Fluent Ears family. Welcome back to the Fluent Ears English podcast, where English feels like a real conversation, not a classroom.
That's right. If you've been following our real-life conversation playlist, you already know our style. We take you straight into everyday situations, cafes, airports, offices, and hospitals, so you can hear how natural English actually sounds.
Exactly. And today we continue our medical English series, a part of our real-life playlist. Last time, in episode 16A, we learned how to book a doctor's appointment over the phone.
And now, we step into the next real-life scene, walking into the clinic itself.
Right. Today's episode is called At the Doctor's Office, Reception and Waiting Area. It's that calm but slightly nervous moment after you arrive, checking in, filling a form, waiting to be called, and meeting the nurse.
And we'll guide you through all those small but powerful English moments that make your visit smooth and confident.
What I love about this stage is that it's quiet but full of meaning. You're surrounded by soft music, the scent of sanitizer, people talking gently, and in that stillness, your English becomes your comfort zone.
Yes. How you greet the receptionist or reply to a nurse sets the emotional tone for the entire visit.
So today we'll focus on rhythm, clarity, and kindness, the three pillars of professional fluency.
And you'll hear only natural English, real sentences you can use right away.
All the clinic staff you'll hear, the receptionist, the nurse, and the doctor, are women. That gives you a mix of gentle yet professional tones.
And once again, Emma is stepping into the patient's shoes.
Yes, I'm the brave one today. Thankfully, it's all pretend. No real shots involved.
Between each clinic scene, we'll return here to the studio and talk through what just happened. Why a simple phrase like, "Please take a seat," carries warmth, or how a polite, "Thank you," changes the rhythm of the exchange.
We'll also weave in a few new idioms and higher-level vocabulary, but we'll explain them naturally in conversation so it never feels like a grammar lecture.
By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly how to handle a real visit, from the reception desk to the doctor's advice, with calm, confident English.
Before we walk through those glass doors, let's quickly remind our listeners how to learn with the Fluent Ears method.
Good idea.
Step 1. Listen with focus. Don't multitask. Just listen to the tone, the pauses, the rhythm.
Step 2. Play the episode again and pause after each dialogue. Repeat aloud. Don't worry about accent. Aim for clarity and natural rhythm.
Step 3. Mirror the emotion. If the receptionist sounds cheerful, smile while you repeat. If the nurse sounds calm, soften your tone. Matching emotion builds fluency faster than memorizing words.
Step 4. Use your notebook. In our video version, you'll see some words highlighted. Those are your power phrases. Write them down.
And finally, take your 2-minute quiz on our daily practice playlist. 1 grammar MCQ, 1 vocabulary question. It keeps your English muscle active every day.
Because fluency isn't built in one long session. It's built in tiny daily moments of attention.
Exactly. And remember, every time you speak kindly and clearly, you're not just learning English, you're practicing emotional intelligence.
That's the secret of our calm fluency technique. Slow, clear, confident speech that makes people trust you.
So true. When you slow down just a little, your listener relaxes, and understanding flows both ways.
All right. Now picture this. You've reached Greenleaf Clinic. The morning light pours in through clean windows. You smell sanitizer and coffee. There's a quiet buzz of voices.
You walk to the counter. A friendly receptionist smiles. You open your mouth, and that's where fluent English begins.
Before we play that scene, one small tip for nervous learners. When you enter any English-speaking clinic, let your first words be a bridge, not a test.
Yes, start with something warm and simple. Good morning, or hello, I have an appointment with Dr. Patel. Your confidence rises with your first successful line.
And if you ever forget a phrase, Smile and say, "Sorry, could you please repeat that?" That's professional English too.
Right. Fluency doesn't mean knowing every word. It means keeping the conversation moving with calm honesty.
I love that. I love that.
And just like we practiced in episode 16A, you can imagine yourself right there. Feel the atmosphere, breathe, and respond in real time. Visualization turns passive listening into active speaking.
That's a great reminder. So let's take that deep breath together. And get ready to walk through those doors with us.
Because this isn't just another English lesson. It's a live experience you can carry into real life.
Exactly. The moment the receptionist says, "Good morning," your journey from nervous to natural begins.
So, let's do it. Episode 16B, At the Doctor's Office, Reception and Waiting Area.
The automatic glass doors slide open with a soft hiss. The air inside is cool and smells faintly of disinfectant. Light chatter drifts from the waiting area. Behind the counter, a receptionist smiles, her computer softly ticking with incoming appointments.
Good morning. I have an appointment with doctor at 10:30.
Good morning. Of course. May I have your name, please?
Emma Lopez.
Thank you, Miss Lopez. Let me check. Yes, you're here for a follow-up visit, correct?
That's right.
Perfect. Could you please show me your ID and insurance card?
Sure. Here you go.
Notice how Emma keeps her sentences short and polite, not over-explaining, just enough to sound professional and calm.
Thank you. Have there been any changes to your address or contact number since your last visit?
No, everything's the same.
Great. And could you please fill out this quick health update form? It just takes a minute.
Of course. Are you currently taking any medications? Number. Do you have any allergies? Still no. Easy enough.
Small forms like these are routine. You don't have to rush or stress. Words like current medication and allergies are everyday English in medical settings. The more you hear them, the less intimidating they sound.
All set?
Yes, here you go.
Thank you. Please take a seat in the waiting area. The nurse will call your name shortly.
Sure, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And that's how simple professionalism sounds. No complex grammar, just gentle rhythm and politeness.
I like how short the exchanges are. People sometimes think fluent English means speaking a lot, but it's actually the opposite.
Exactly. In real clinics, short, clear sentences show respect for time and create a calm atmosphere.
And tone does half the job. I said, "Sure, thank you so much," with a small smile. It adds warmth without extra words.
You also noticed how the receptionist said, "Please take a seat," instead of "sit down." That tiny difference keeps the tone professional.
Yes, sit down can sound abrupt, but please take a seat sounds polite and welcoming.
Let's replay that moment, shall we?
Please take a seat in the waiting area.
Sure, thank you so much.
Beautiful. That's the music of English. Politeness through tone, not fancy vocabulary.
Okay, I'm in the waiting area now. There's a TV showing a health video and a sign that says, "Please turn off your mobile phones." Everyone's quiet.
This quiet moment is perfect for observation. Even when you're not speaking, your English brain is still active. Look around. Read signs. Notice language. Everything in that space teaches you vocabulary. Consultation room. Registration form. Prescription counter.
That's such a good tip. Sometimes we think learning English only happens when we talk, but actually, listening and noticing are half the journey.
Exactly. And you'll see this again later when the nurse speaks, how small words like temperature, pressure, follow-up blend into conversation naturally.
By the way, I love how the receptionist didn't sound robotic. She was polite, but sounded human.
That's a great observation. Real-world politeness is never memorized. It's flexible. For example, "How can I help you?" can sound cheerful or formal, depending on tone.
True. And even simple words like thank you change meaning with voice. Thank you versus thank you. The first one warms the room.
Exactly. That's why at Fluent Ears we teach tone before grammar. Tone builds connection. Grammar builds accuracy. You need both, but tone comes first.
That's the Fluent Ears flow technique, right?
Yes, flow technique means rhythm before rules. You listen, copy the sound, then understand the grammar later. That's how babies learn language, and it works for adults too.
I love that. When I slow down, my sentences actually sound clearer and more confident.
And that's the key. Clarity beats speed every time.
Miss Lopez? Emma Lopez?
Yes, that's me.
Hi, good morning. Please come with me for your vitals check.
Sure, thank you.
And there it is. The next stage of the visit. You've finished at the reception, and now you're heading in for a short health check before seeing the doctor.
I like how the nurse's tone was both kind and professional.
That's true. Notice how she said, "Please come with me," instead of "follow me." A small difference that keeps it friendly.
It's almost musical, the way polite English balances warmth and distance.
Beautifully said. And that's what we'll hear in the next scene. Polite care in action.
Before we move on, can we quickly break down what makes this reception scene fluent?
Of course. First, brevity. Short, clear sentences. Second, tone. Calm and polite. Third, nonverbal rhythm. Pauses, smiles, and soft voice.
And I'd add a fourth, emotional control. Even if you're nervous, staying calm helps your English flow naturally.
Perfect summary.
So, listeners, when you practice this scene at home, imagine the room, the background music, the polite receptionist, and repeat every line with your own gentle voice.
Exactly. Fluency grows through visualization. If you picture it, your brain records it as experience, not theory.
All right, I think we're ready to step into scene 3.
Right, the nurse interaction. Here you'll learn how to respond to short medical questions, show politeness, and keep calm under pressure.
Let's head there.
The hallway is quiet, except for a gentle hum of machines and the soft clicking of shoes. The nurse walks with practiced ease, her voice calm and friendly.
Hi, Miss Lopez. My name's Lara. I'll just take your vitals before you see doctor. Please have a seat here.
Sure, thank you.
Let's start with your temperature. Could you please place this thermometer under your tongue?
Of course.
All right. 99.1 degrees Fahrenheit. Just a little warm, but nothing serious. Have you been feeling feverish or tired?
A little tired, yes. Kind of low energy since yesterday.
Sounds like mild fatigue. That's pretty common with seasonal infections.
Let's pause here. Did you notice the word fatigue? It means extreme tiredness or lack of energy. It's more formal than just saying tired.
Right. Fatigue makes you sound more natural in a medical setting. Saying, "I've been feeling some fatigue," is polite and professional.
All right. Now, let's check your blood pressure. Please rest your arm on this table. Perfect. 118/76. That's nice and stable.
Good to hear.
Do you have any allergies or medications you're currently taking?
No allergies. I just take a multivitamin daily.
Great. And are you sleeping okay these days?
Trying to, but my schedule's been hectic, so maybe not as much as I should.
That might explain some of the fatigue. Rest plays a big part in healing.
Notice again how calm this exchange feels. Simple, respectful, but not robotic. The nurse listens. Emma answers briefly. That's fluent communication. No rushing, no fillers.
You know, I like how she said that might explain some of the fatigue. It's such a gentle way to give feedback. Not blaming, just suggesting.
Exactly. Tone is everything in healthcare communication. Phrases like might explain or seems like sound caring, not judgmental.
It's empathy through language.
Yes, and that's a key part of our professional fluency playlist. Every workplace, especially hospitals, values gentle, cooperative English.
All right, Ms. Lopez, your vitals look good. I'll make a quick note for the doctor. So, what brings you in today?
My throat feels sore, and it hurts when I swallow.
Any coughing or just soreness?
A little coughing, not much.
Okay. Do you have any sinus pressure, headaches or body aches?
Just a light headache.
All right. The doctor will check your throat and ears to rule out any inflammation.
Here's another strong word. Inflammation. It means swelling, redness, or irritation, usually due to infection. It's a good medical word to know.
Right. Saying, I think there's some inflammation in my throat sounds clear and accurate.
Exactly. And because it's a descriptive word, not emotional, it fits professional conversations perfectly.
I notice how the nurse uses small check-in questions. Any headaches? Any cough? It's a rhythm. You can copy that structure in any medical conversation.
That's right. Short yes, no, or choice questions help control the pace. It's also comforting. Patients don't feel overwhelmed.
And as a patient, responding calmly, just a light headache, a bit of coughing, shows cooperation. That's emotional fluency.
Well said.
Okay, everything's noted. Doctor will see you in just a few minutes. Please wait here. She's finishing up with another patient.
Sure. Thank you so much, Laura.
You're very welcome.
The nurse leaves, and Emma sits quietly. The air is filled with the hum of a small air purifier.
I actually feel more relaxed now. The nurse's calm tone really helps.
That's the secret. Calm speech builds trust instantly. And in English, tone communicates confidence more than vocabulary ever could.
So true. Even when I didn't know a few terms, her voice kept me comfortable. That's how I want to sound when I speak English. Peaceful, but professional.
Exactly. It's not just what you say, but how you hold space for others with your voice.
And I noticed she avoided filler words. No no you know. That gives her speech a natural rhythm.
Yes, short pauses are better than fillers. Silence isn't awkward. It's clarity.
So if I were to summarize the nurse interaction, stay polite, answer briefly, match her calm tone, and keep my vocabulary practical.
Perfect summary.
And if you don't understand something, don't panic. Just say, sorry, could you repeat that slowly?
Exactly. That's professional fluency. It's about honesty, not perfection.
I love that phrase. Honesty, not perfection. It should be our new Fluent Ears motto.
It actually is. In the Confidence Builder playlist. You can't control every word, but you can always control your calm.
Nice.
Good morning, Miss Lopez. I'm Dr. Patel. How are you feeling today?
Good morning, doctor. A bit tired, and my throat still hurts.
All right, we'll take a look.
And with that, the next phase begins. The main consultation. This is where Emma learns new vocabulary and idioms through real conversation.
Okay, this is the part where my English and my courage meet.
Don't worry. The doctor's tone will guide you. And remember, everything you hear next will be packed with natural phrases and 5 new expressions you can actually use.
All right, I'm ready.
Perfect. Let's move into scene 4, the doctor's consultation. The examination room smells faintly of disinfectant and lavender. Sunlight filters through blinds, and the soft hum of an air conditioner fills the background. Doctor, a calm and confident woman, sits at her desk, flipping through Emma's file.
Good morning, Miss Lopez. I'm Doctor. How are you feeling today?
Good morning, doctor. I'm a bit tired and my throat still feels sore, especially when I swallow.
All right, let's take a quick look. Could you please open your mouth and say, ah?
Ah.
Slight redness at the back of your throat, but no white patches. That's a good sign. It looks like mild inflammation.
Did you hear that word? Inflammation? It means swelling or irritation, usually caused by infection. It's one of those strong medical terms that instantly makes your English sound precise.
So it's just mild inflammation, not something serious?
Exactly. It's common with seasonal changes or mild viral infections. Nothing to worry about.
That's good to hear.
I'll give you a mild prescription for antibiotics and a soothing throat spray.
Prescription. That's a doctor's written instruction for medicine. A word every patient should know.
Thank you. How often should I take it?
Twice a day after meals. That's your dosage.
Right. Dosage means the amount or frequency of a medicine, right?
Exactly. You're a quick learner.
And that's how natural vocabulary learning happens. Not through memorization, but conversation.
You should also drink plenty of warm water and rest your voice a bit. Any coughing or chest discomfort?
Not really. Just a mild headache and fatigue.
That's all right. The fatigue should improve as your body recovers.
That word again. Fatigue. It means deep tiredness or exhaustion. It sounds professional and is widely used in medical English.
So tell me, have you been under extra stress lately?
A little, yes. I've been preparing podcast content late at night, so maybe my sleep hasn't been great.
That'll do it. Lack of sleep weakens your immunity. Try to take it easy for a few days.
Take it easy. I like that phrase. It means relax, right?
Exactly. Rest. Don't overwork. Let your body heal.
And there's your first idiom of the day. Take it easy. It's friendly but caring, often used by doctors or friends to suggest rest.
I'll definitely take it easy.
Good. You're already on the mend.
On the mend. I've heard that before. That means recovering from an illness, right?
Correct. You're improving. Not fully healthy yet, but moving in the right direction.
That idiom is beautiful. On the mend. It turns healing into a journey, not just a moment.
Now, your blood pressure is stable, temperature's mild, and throat looks manageable. I'd say you're in good shape.
That's a nice one. In good shape usually means physically fit, but it can also mean generally healthy, right?
Exactly. It can mean your overall condition, physically or even mentally.
That's idiom number 3. In good shape. It's positive and professional.
You're doing great, Ms. Lopez. You'll bounce back quickly.
I hope so. I've got recording to do later this week.
Well, don't rush. Sometimes people look for a quick fix, but true healing takes patience.
Oh, I like that. A quick fix. That means a temporary solution that doesn't last, right?
Exactly. It's a warning against shortcuts, both in health and life.
That's idiom number 4. A quick fix. Doctors use it. Teachers use it. Even business leaders use it. It means something that solves a problem for now, but not permanently.
Got it. No quick fixes. Just proper rest and medicine.
Good plan. And if your throat still feels sore after 3 days, come back for a follow-up diagnosis.
There's another excellent vocabulary word. Diagnosis. It's when a doctor identifies your illness after examination. It's one of the most useful words in medical English.
Understood. Thank you for explaining that.
Of course. Any other concerns? Maybe sleep, stress, or appetite?
Maybe just my sleep pattern. It's been irregular.
That's understandable. The body needs routine. Try sleeping earlier. Even 30 minutes earlier can make a difference.
I'll do that.
And remember, don't worry too much. Your body and mind are in good hands.
In good hands. That's such a reassuring phrase.
Yes, it means you're being cared for by someone competent and trustworthy.
That's our 5th idiom. In good hands. It shows comfort and trust. Perfect for doctors, teachers, or mentors.
Thank you, doctor. I already feel better after talking to you.
That's what we like to hear. Language and reassurance are part of the medicine too.
That's such a beautiful idea. Language as medicine.
It really is. The doctor's calm tone almost worked like therapy.
You'll be back on your feet in no time.
That's another idiom, right? It means I'll recover soon.
Exactly. I can see you already have a good ear for expressions.
So far, we've heard 5 strong vocabulary words: diagnosis, prescription, dosage, fatigue, and inflammation, and 5 natural idioms: take it easy, on the mend, in good shape, a quick fix, and in good hands. Each one fits perfectly into daily English, not just the clinic.
I'll print your prescription now. Please follow the dosage carefully. Here you go. Take this antibiotic twice daily, and this throat spray after meals. Avoid cold drinks, and rest your voice.
Got it. Thank you for your time, doctor.
You're welcome. And remember, no quick fixes. Patience heals faster than panic.
I'll remember that.
The door closes softly behind her. Emma feels lighter, not just physically, but mentally. The conversation wasn't just about medicine. It was about clarity, care, and emotional fluency.
You know, Rianne, that felt so real. I didn't feel like I was acting.
That's because it was real communication. You listened, responded, and stayed calm. That's the Fluent Ear's rhythm.
And I learned so much vocabulary without even trying.
Exactly. When you learn through story, your brain remembers effortlessly.
And those idioms, they didn't sound forced. They blended into the natural talk.
That's how real English works. Expressions aren't decorations. They're emotional shortcuts.
I think my favorite was a quick fix. It's so relatable for health, life, or even language learning.
Totally. People often look for quick fixes in English, one-day fluency. But real growth comes from daily rhythm.
Like the doctor said, patience heals falsely than panic.
Exactly.
So now that the doctor's part is done, what's next?
Now comes the reflection, the part where we sit back in the studio, unpack what just happened, and connect everything to real-life fluency.
Perfect. Let's go there.
Back in the studio, soft amber lights, the quiet hum of the microphones, and that familiar warmth of a conversation ending just right.
What a visit that was. From reception to reflection, I think we covered every part of a real clinic experience.
Yes, and we did it with calm English. I like how this episode felt less like a lesson and more like a journey.
Exactly. I didn't feel like I was studying. I was just living the language.
That's the Fluent Ears flow technique in action. Listen first, feel the rhythm, then speak naturally.
And it works. Because when you focus on tone and emotion, grammar falls into place automatically.
Let's talk about what we just learned in natural terms. No lists, just reflection.
Right. 5 new vocabulary words really stood out for me. Diagnosis, prescription, dosage, fatigue, and inflammation.
Those 5 are like the heartbeat of medical English. You don't need 50 fancy terms, just 5 clear ones used confidently.
Exactly. And we learned them through context, not memorization. When Dr. Patel said, "Your dosage is twice a day," it just clicked.
And then we had our 5 idioms. Take it easy, on the mend, in good shape, a quick fix, and in good hands.
Those sound so comforting. They turn serious medical talk into human conversation.
That's why we use idioms in our real-life conversations playlist. They soften speech, make it feel natural, not mechanical.
You know, my favorite was "in good hands." It felt reassuring.
Mine too. It's one of those expressions that shows trust, whether you're talking to a doctor, teacher, or even a language coach.
I also liked a quick fix. It reminded me that fluency itself isn't a quick fix.
Exactly. That brings us to today's biggest takeaway. Language is healing. You don't need perfection. You need progress.
That should be our next t-shirt slogan.
I'd buy that.
But seriously, this episode really tied all our Fluent Ears techniques together. Tone from the calm fluency method, rhythm from the flow technique, and self-reflection from the Confidence Builder playlist.
Right. For anyone listening, here's your quick practice plan. Spoken, not written.
Step 1. Replay this episode once more today. Don't multitask, just listen and feel the rhythm.
Step 2. Tomorrow, replay it again, and pause after each dialogue. Repeat aloud. Record yourself if you can.
Step 3. Notice tone and emotion. When the receptionist sounded polite, copy that warmth. When the nurse was calm, mirror that steadiness.
Step 4. Take our 2-minute quiz in the daily quiz track. 1 question on idioms, 1 on pronunciation. Short, but powerful.
And step 5. Use one of today's expressions in real life. Even a small moment like, "I'm feeling a bit out of sorts," counts.
Wait, did you just sneak in a bonus idiom?
Yes, out of sorts. When you're not feeling your best, a little off.
Nice. That's number 6 for our collection.
Well, Fluent Ears is full of surprises.
Always.
I also want to highlight something subtle. Confidence is built through repetition, not correction.
Absolutely. That's the soul of our Confidence Builder playlist. We don't chase perfection. We chase comfort.
You know, when I replayed the nurse's scene, I realized how rhythm replaces fear. Her calm speech set the pace for mine.
That's why we always say, listen first, respond second. That small pause makes your English feel thoughtful instead of rushed.
And the beauty is, these techniques work everywhere. At hospitals, offices, even cafes.
Exactly. It's universal fluency. Respect through rhythm.
Before we wrap up, let's leave our listeners with one mini challenge.
Yes, the Fluent Ears Challenge.
For the next 3 days, listen to this episode once daily and repeat 5 sentences aloud. Don't pick random lines. Pick the ones that made you feel something.
And after the 3rd day, notice how your tone starts matching ours naturally. That's the moment fluency becomes rhythm.
And don't forget to check our Medical English series playlist for connected episodes, from booking appointments to pharmacy conversations.
Plus, if you want more on pronunciation and rhythm, jump into the Real Life Conversations playlist.
And for quick motivational boosts, the Confidence Builder playlist.
That's the complete fluency gym right there.
Exactly. English is like fitness. A few minutes daily keep you in good shape.
Nice callback to the idiom. See? You're already living the language.
Couldn't resist.
All right, Fluent Ears family. We're nearly at the end.
But before we go, one final reflection. Fluency isn't about sounding native. It's about sounding natural.
Beautiful. And natural English grows from 3 roots: rhythm, empathy, and practice.
So practice with presence. Speak like you mean it, even when you're alone.
And remember, if you ever feel nervous, just slow down, smile, and breathe. English flows when you do.
Exactly.
So let's wrap this up with gratitude. To every listener in our Fluent Ears community, thank you for making English a living language.
Keep practicing, keep reflecting, and keep believing that every small improvement counts.
If you enjoyed this episode, follow the podcast and share it with a friend who's learning English too.
And check the show notes for links to all playlists and the daily mini quiz.
All right, one last time, let's close it the Fluent Ears way.
I'll start. Listen daily.
Speak bravely.
Reflect kindly.
And keep your ears fluent.